Okay, so you had a question about 161, number 5 and number 8. So if you use the Desmos calculator, we have 6x equals negative 5y plus 5. So basically, I wanted you to see that you don't have to solve this for y in order to figure out your slope and the y-intercept. So your slope, we're going to figure out what that is, and we're going to figure out what the y-intercept is. And this just has question marks because it doesn't like what I'm doing, but it's fine. Okay, so we'll start with the beginning, the y-intercept, this guy. So the y-intercept is where your line crosses the y-axis, which is right here. Nope, right there, at 0, 1. So your b value is going to be 1. And then when we're done, we are going to write this as an equation. So y equals something x. Oh, heavens. Anyways, we'll get there. Then we have to figure out the slope. Well, our slope is going to be decreasing because our line goes downhill. I like to count the rise and the run. So my line crosses the corner of a box there, and it also crosses the corner of a box here. And that's at negative 5. Oh, heavens, it's not being nice. Negative 5, and then 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to put a dot there. So at negative 5, 7. And then we know that it crosses at 0, 1, because that's our beginning. So basically, I'm going to count my slope from our beginning, our 0, 1, over to our end, which is our negative 5, 7. So we have to stay on the lines when we count. We have a rise of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my rise is 6. Oops. And then my run is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my slope is negative 6/5. So this is not solved, this equation right here is not solved in slope-intercept form. But now we just figured out what it was because we figured out our slope and our y-intercept. So the equation of our line is really negative 6 over 5. You have to put an x next to it. Okay, and that's pretty parallel, which means that we've got the right slope, but we need to bump it up 1 because our b value is 1, which makes the line that we graphed on top of our original line, so we graphed it correctly. So this is our m value and our b value given this equation that we had to start. So that's what this assignment was asking you to do. So now let's look at number 8. It's the same idea. So we have 0 equals 75 plus 15y plus 21x. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out my slope, and I need to figure out my y-intercept so that we can write our equation. Okay, well, my slope, or my y-intercept, is where my line crosses the y-axis, so here at 0, negative 5. So I'm going to put a dot at 0, negative 5 so that I can see it. Oh, my bad, negative 5. Now I'm going to look for where my line crosses the corner of a box. So it crosses the corner of a box here at negative 5, 2. So we have negative 5, 2. And I know I did it correct because I see my dot. Okay, so now we're going to count our slope. Oops, I forgot to put that there. Our y-intercept is negative 5. Our slope has to be negative because our line is decreasing. So we're going to go up, count your rise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, sorry. All right, so then what we need to do is we need to count our slope. So it's decreasing, and we count from our dots. So we have a rise of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So a rise of 7, and then a run of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we put the 5 underneath. And then we can write our pieces and make sure that we have the correct equation. So negative 7 divided by 5, x, and then minus 5. And it ends up being the same line. So then we did it correctly. So that's what you were supposed to do using Desmos with those 2 questions. Let me know if you have any more questions. Bye.